you from the stars. Artemis II was the opening act in America's return to the moon. As we stand here this evening, the mobile launcher is preparing to go back to the VAB. Artemis III will start being assembled, and the next crew will begin preparing to play their part. As we return to the lunar surface, we build the base, and we never give up the moon again. Commander Wiseman, Reid, you said in an interview back in February that you hoped this mission would be forgotten, overshadowed by all that was to come after. But I'm very sorry to disappoint you all. Artemis II will always be remembered. It was the moment we all saw the moon again, where childhood dreams became missions. You helped the world start believing again. And this is something no one's ever going to forget. So on behalf of NASA and the space-loving community from around the world, thank you for showing us your courage, your professionalism, your unity, and your humanity. Thank you for showing us the moon again. Thank you for showing us planet Earth again. And thank you for contributing to the greatest adventure in human history. Welcome home, Artemis II. And now it's my honor to turn the floor over to Commander Reid Wiseman.
Yeah, let's sing. Let's sing real quick. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Integrity.
So we wear these Acta watches, and if you hit this button, the red light lights up, which tells you got a good battery. And I don't know why, but for the last 2 years when we wear these, hey Hopper, for the last 2 years when we wear these things, it just kind of brings us back into focus whenever we get a little distracted. So we did a lot of syncing when we were on this mission for no reason whatsoever. I have absolutely no idea what to say. This is 24 hours ago, the Earth was that big out the window and we were doing Mach 39, and here we are back at Ellington at home. Every one of us are just going to give a couple words, but I get the mic first, so I'm going to start. Victor, Christina, and Jeremy, we are bonded forever, and no one down here is ever going to know what the four of us just went through, and it was the most special thing that will ever happen in my life. And our families are over here, and with the exception of Dot, Susie, and Jeannie, who are in the audience, but I don't know where they are. But Dot, I'm going to hit McDonald's later today in honor of your husband. No one knows what the families went through, man. This was not easy. Being 200,000 plus miles away from home, like before you launch, it feels like it's the greatest dream on Earth. And when you're out there, you just want to get back to your families and your friends. It's a special thing to be a human, and it's a special thing to be on planet Earth. Thank you. Wait, now I got to make a joke. The only person who can follow that up is Victor Glover, so let's go.
And now we're ready for questions. I'm going to keep it brief because I'm afraid to start talking. I have not processed what we just did, and I'm afraid to start even trying. When this started on April 3rd, I wanted to thank God in public, and I want to thank God again, because even bigger than my challenge trying to describe what we went through, the gratitude of seeing what we saw, doing what we did, and being with who I was with, it's too big to just be in one body. And I wanted to thank our families for everything that he just said. So great words, great words, great words. I love you, but not just those 5 beautiful cocoa skin ladies right there. All of you. And I wanted to thank our leadership. And it's changed since we were here in April of 2023. But the qualities haven't. And we are fortunate to be in this agency at this time together. And so I'm going to sit down. Thank you also to our air operations for this facility and for our ride home from San Diego. And I love you. Thank you.
Reid just said it was a setup for us who had to follow him. That's true. I couldn't sleep this morning, so I did write some words down in my mind, and I'm going to try and share them with you today. 10 days ago, this journey started with our mission manager, Sean Duvall, knocking on my door in crew quarters and whispering, "Christina, we're go for launch. Get up." And it ended last night when my nurse on the ship put me to bed and said, "Ma'am, can I get a hug?" So a lot has happened since then, but or between those two moments, but the start and the end were human moments here on Earth. So several years ago, I was giving a speech, and I was doing my usual talk about crew and crewmates and teamwork, and someone asked the question, what makes a crew? What is different about a crew than a team? And I was like, I got this. Opened my mouth confidently to tell them everything I knew about being a crewmate. And everything that came out of my mouth was completely without value. I was like, yeah, crews, they're in space, and they work together, but they eat together too. So, they're a crew. And boats have crews. You're a crew if you're on a boat. Helps if you have a paddle. That'll be good. That'll make you a crew. But the last 10 days, I've gotten a little bit of a better answer on that question. A crew is people, or, a group that is in it all the time, no matter what, that is stroking together every minute with the same purpose, that is willing to sacrifice silently for each other, that gives grace, that holds accountable. A crew has the same cares and the same needs, and a crew is inescapably, beautifully, dutifully linked. So when we saw Tiny Earth, people asked our crew what impressions we had. And honestly, what struck me wasn't necessarily just Earth, it was all the blackness around it. Earth was just this lifeboat hanging undisturbingly in the universe. Uh-oh. So I may have not learned, I know I haven't learned, everything that this journey has yet to teach me. But there's one new thing I know, and that is, planet Earth, you are a crew. Yeah. Thank you.
Well, it's been a lot. This isn't helping. But this is the furthest I've been away from Reid in a long time. Thank you. All right, that's good. Thank you. I think, yeah, thank you. I think what I'd like to share today is maybe 3 of the human experiences for us. And you haven't heard us talk a lot about the science, the things we've learned, and that's because they're there, and they're incredible. But it's the human experience that is extraordinary for us. And it sounds like maybe for you too. And so I think I'll start with gratitude. Gratitude for my family, gratitude for NASA, for its leadership, gratitude for Canadian Space Agency, gratitude pour les Canadiennes et les Canadiennes. Et j'ai hâte de pouvoir revenir avec Reid, Christina, Victor au Canada. Gratitude for the bravery and the courage for the teams to be no-go when we were no-go and go when we were go. That took a lot. And I don't think people will really ever fully comprehend how well supported and trained we were. It is almost unbelievable. All right, and as my daughter would say, I'll try and stay locked in here. Okay. The next one is joy. We have a term in our crew that we coined a long time ago, the joy train. And I think you saw, sounds like you saw a lot of joy up there. There was a lot of joy. We're not always on the joy train, this crew. There are many times we're not on the joy train. But we are committed to getting back on the joy train as soon as we can. And that is a useful life skill for any team trying to get something done. And the last one is, I need your help for this. Come on up here, guys. The last one is love. What you saw was a group of people who loved contributing, having meaningful contribution, and extracting joy out of that. And what we've been hearing is that was something special for you to witness. And the reason I had them form up here with me is because I would suggest to you that when you look up here, you're not looking at us. We are a mirror reflecting you. And if you like what you see, then just look a little deeper. This is you.
Dude, come on. Wow. Thank you, Reid, Victor, Christina, and Jeremy, for your leadership, your integrity, for representing the very best of human exploration. You are the tip of the spear representing all of the ground teams working along your side to make this mission a success. And by the way, welcome home. Yeah. NASA is committed to working with international partners to successfully accomplish our missions. The U.S.-Canada cooperation for Artemis II marks a historic partnership with Canadian astronaut Jeremy Hansen becoming the first non-American to fly around the moon. And now, that's the energy. And now it is my pleasure to introduce Canadian Space Agency President Lisa Campbell.
All right, you've been listening to the Artemis II crew, fresh off the Orion spacecraft, named Integrity, meeting the crew for the first time after that 10-day mission around the far side of the moon. For more, let's bring in ABC's Jacqueline Lee. She's in San Diego, near where the Artemis capsule splashed down last night. Jacqueline, you just finished hearing the 4 members of the Artemis crew speak to the audience there. One of the things that stood out to me was essentially how they spoke about how the most cherished part of this mission was returning home, returning back to Earth. You heard Reid Wiseman there, the commander, saying it is a special thing to be human and a special thing to be on planet Earth. We heard Christina talk about the what makes a crew special, and she said, planet Earth, you are all a crew. What stood out to you most from what we just heard from the astronauts?
Yeah, I completely agree with you. And I think what was so touching about all of their speeches, and it was poignant, at times funny, but I think the thing that united all of them was talking about the deep love they have, not only for their friends and for their family and for each other, but also for the entire planet. I mean, we heard, Commander Reid talk about when they got the assignment, it was like a dream come true. But then when they got up into space and they saw Earth, they wanted nothing more than to come home and to see their friends and their family. And you really heard them talk about how they relied on each other and the support they received from everyone over at NASA, from each other. We heard Christina talk about what makes up a crew is people who make silent sacrifices for each other, and that's what they did. They said no one else will really understand what that journey was like except for the 4 of those astronauts, Ike.
Right, and you were right there as that Artemis II capsule, the Orion 2 spacecraft, splashed down. You were there. You were around all that excitement. Can you take us through that historic moment?
I mean, here's the thing. So here on the San Diego coast, everybody was gathered around, had their phones up, waiting for a splashdown. The problem was, though, and NASA did warn this ahead of time, the capsule would be landing so far off the coast, human eyes wouldn't be able to see it. And unfortunately, that was the case. We were hoping there would be some sort of sonic boom. But I have to tell you, given that the capsule had to withstand so much heat, up to 5,000 degree heat, and the heat shield had to protect all of those astronauts, we're all waiting around with bated breath, hoping that the parachutes open. Every little factor has to align for it to be a successful splashdown. And thankfully, it was. There was like a huge sigh of relief when we saw the parachutes, and then they touched down, and we heard NASA say that it was a near textbook perfect landing.
And it really was. And we saw the members of the United States Navy work hand in hand with the crew from NASA, extracting those Artemis II crew members safely out of that Orion spacecraft named Integrity. We saw them put that stabilization collar around that spacecraft. We saw them ride right up to that spacecraft and apply that front porch, which allowed them to walk into that craft with a medic, make sure it's everyone okay, and bring out those Artemis II crew members one by one, where they eventually made it to the USS John P. Murtha. Now, Jackie, can you take us through what happens next as NASA prepares to land on the moon?
Yeah, I mean, so the biggest thing is they're going to take all of the data points that these astronauts gathered from this mission and apply that as a learning lesson to the next flight and the next flight. They do want to send up another crew up into the moon where they will hopefully walk on the moon. And one day, they want to go to Mars. So think of it as like an incremental ladder. And each trip, they are learning more. They're pushing the bounds of technology, working out the little kinks that they need to really perfect each and every mission to then take it one step further. And I have to tell you, Ike, if we get to Mars, if someone walks on Mars, I think a lot of us are going to be freaking out, and that will really be the next step in space exploration. Ike.
That will be quite the day. Jacqueline Lee, thank you so much for your perspective. I'm Mike Ajachi. Thanks for streaming with us. The news never stops. You can find us anywhere you stream live news. And if you're on the go, we're on the ABC News app and abcnews.com too. More news is up next.
All across America.
Good morning.
Hello.
Wherever we are,
Welcome home.
it feels like home.
Oh, yeah.